it's really interesting as people get older. Lots of older people start buying into the fact that they're getting older and that things are supposed to start falling apart. Maybe you're getting with some brain fog, or you have aches and pains in your body, and you think that's just a normal thing that comes with aging. And I just want to put out an idea that, if you think you're too old to go do something or something's going to happen in your life, I just want to put out the suggestion that you're not too old for something to happen. And I'm a perfect example of that. I'm 76 years old, and I just recently started a new relationship with a guy who's 79. I mean, and we're not too old. We just don't even, we're not talking about how we are almost 80. We're talking about how we feel like we're in our 50s and how we can keep doing stuff. If you're starting to get old, I suggest to you to not buy into the fact that maybe it's time for you to start falling apart, or maybe you can't have something that completely change your life. This has completely changed my life. I mean, I was married for 50 years, and all of a sudden I'm with a new person. I hadn't dated since I was 20 years old. So it's interesting. So you're not too old for something to happen. It's entirely possible. So look around in your life and see where it is that you're thinking you can't do that, or you've got these aches and pains, or you need to be careful, you might fall, or you can't go on a trip. Anything that you're saying you're saying no to, think about that again and see maybe you ought to just say yes, and it'll help you feel more alive and younger and vibrant and still here in this life. We could actually live a really long time if we did not buy into the fact that when you get to like past 80, you're supposed to start being ready to check out. We don't need to do that. I know you probably think I'm crazy, but I think I'm going to be around till 162. So if I'm going to do that, I've got to be in a good, healthy body. I can't be having aches and pains and different kinds of diseases and everything slowing me down. I'm just not going to do that. So, and we'll see how well that works. But that's my plan at the moment. So don't allow your life to get stuck in your life where you're not going to move forward with something because you think you're too old to do that, because you're not. It's only in your mind. It's only what you decide, because there are people that are we have a gal in our group who was almost 97 years old when she died. And she was still extremely sharp in her mind, really intuitive, really very intelligent, right up till just a little bit before she passed. And we had a Halloween costume party at one of our meetings one time, and she came in as a go-go girl. At that time, she was 94. Just change your mind about thinking that you might be too old to do something, and stop limiting yourself. Just go ahead and take a chance. Go try doing that. Maybe you might get tired a little bit sooner than you would like to, but so what? Just go sit down and rest or take a nap, and then just go and do that, and go be with people, and get outside and go get out and do things, and know that you do have a purpose in life here, or you wouldn't even be here at this time, because everybody who's on the planet at this moment is here on purpose, and so are you. So figure out what it is that you're supposed to be doing, and don't let your life waste away by just sitting there watching TV or sleeping all the time or not going out and being with other people. Life is out there, and it's ready for you to continue joining in with it, and staying as alive and as young as you possibly will allow yourself to feel. Like I said, I'm 76 and I feel like I'm about 48, except that I can't do some things I used to do, but I still feel like I'm about 48. However, my son is 52, so I don't think I'm 48. But anyway, I feel like I'm 48, even though I am 76. So anyway, check it out and see how you're limiting yourself just because you think you're old, because you're not. Talk to you later.